lovelies, welcome back to my channel. MG here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm MG. This is my channel. I talk about writing and books and whatever else strikes my fancy. If you're returning, then that's awesome. If you're not already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. And my Instagram and Twitter is linked below in the description box. Today I'm going to be discussing my methods for dealing with writer's block and basically just what I do to try and work around it. So without further ado, let's get started. Tip number 1. So when I get writer's block, I kind of just try to ignore it. Basically, I try to deny the fact that I'm in writer's block, and for a long time this is not what I did. What I actually did was I engaged my writer's block wholeheartedly, and I basically just didn't write for months. But that doesn't get any writing done. So now what I do, the first thing I do when I encounter writer's block is I go ahead and I try to write anyways. It's not going to be as good, and a lot of times I'll be really slow at writing compared to when I don't have writer's block. But if you get 10 words done opposed to 1,000, that's still 10 more words than you had yesterday. And so my suggestion, first and foremost, is to try to write anyways. Number 2, I have a love for all things caffeinated, and so the next thing I'll try is to drink coffee, although sometimes this may fall into number 1 for me. I love coffee, I love soda, I love basically anything that's got caffeine in it. Chocolate, of course, everyone loves chocolate. So I'm just gonna go and get anything that's got caffeine in it, try to get my blood pumping through my brain again, get that brain to wake up and do its thing. Cause girl, if you don't got caffeine on board, you ain't gonna get a lot done. And then number 3 is, have you had any sleep? Seriously people, do we sleep? I don't know. Sometimes I'm up way past when I should be, and the next day I can't think straight. So if you haven't recently, or you've been ignoring the fact that you need it, get some sleep. Take a nap, take a full 8-hour rest, take 10 hours, I don't care. Do whatever you gotta do. Get some sleep in, because if you are refreshed and your body has had sleep, then you're going to more than likely be able to get rid of the fog that's enveloped your brain. Get rid of all that and start fresh without the writer's block when you return to your story. And then number 4 is watch or read some inspiration. Sometimes I'll find shows on Netflix or the TV channels that'll be really close to what I'm looking for in pursuing in my book. I'll try to read the chapters from a book that's really similar to what I'm trying to do, or I'll watch a movie that I know has similar themes to what I'm trying to accomplish in my book, to hopefully dust off the cobwebs and bring some more inspiration to my life if my creative juice tank is on empty. So I'm going to try and look elsewhere for some inspiration, a little pick-me-up, and something to kind of get the juices flowing again. And number 5 is to simply repeat the process. If you've tried all of the tips in this video and you find that you still have your writer's block, try them again. Maybe something just needed shaking around a little for you to be able to produce what you do best. Because lovelies, you do write well. You do. I know you do. I know you do. You're just lying to yourself otherwise. Do the tips in these videos always work for me? Not necessarily, but 9 times out of 10, sure they do. The cause is because typically I am so overwhelmed with a scene that I want to write that I don't know how to get to that scene, or I'm just really overtired and I've not been taking care of myself. So take a little time for yourself. Just take a bath, do some cleansing, take a walk, do whatever you need to do. A lot of times we just need to get past that initial wall in our writer's block to be able to throw it off. A lot of times in the past, as I've said, I didn't always do this, and so my writer's block would stay with me forever, and I'd be like, oh, I can't write, I have writer's block. Well, writer's block is not really something that always goes away on its own. Writer's block is something you have to work to get rid of. Because if you simply stop and you let writer's block sit on top of your book forever, then your book is never going to get done. So take some time, do what you gotta do, just do you, just chill, relax, it's okay. You got this. Employ some of these tips, employ a little determination or a lot, whatever you need, and then sit back down at your journal or your computer or wherever you are and just write. Just do it, because I know if you really try, you can get past the writer's block and see how good you can be all again. And you should be good to go, lovelies. That's it. That's all the tips I got for you today, guys. So as usual, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more like this, hit the subscribe button. If you have any other tips that you want to share for how you deal with writer's block, I would love to read them. Leave them in the comments box down below. As usual, I hope that you always have enough of whatever you need, and I thank each and every one of you for stopping by today to watch this video. I truly appreciate it. The word of the day is longueur, which is a long and dull passage in literature. We've all read it. Nobody wants to write it, so let's keep an eye out to make sure we don't do it. Bye, lovelies.